Self-worth also influences the decisions we make. The moment you stop choosing yourself, the moment you start feeling like you deserve something lower, you will keep going for lower things. Things that do not serve you, things that are not going to elevate you. You're welcome to our new episode of Healing and Becoming. Please do not forget to subscribe and follow our YouTube page. Now, last time we were talking about healing, how someone gets to heal and why some people fail to heal. But tonight we are going to focus on self-worth. After you've healed yourself, you're going to have that kind of peace inside of you. You're going to stop being bothered by things that used to bother you before. It's going to be easy for you to forgive. You find yourself in situations like where someone used to do bad to you, maybe you attack them, you come for them. Now this time you will be very peaceful with whatever is happening around you. When that starts happening to you, you just know that you are now a healed person. Now, after you have healed, you're now going to look into your self-worth. You can define self-worth as the ability for you to consider yourself valuable simply because you exist. Most people think worth is something we earn, but in actual sense, it's something we are born with. You're born worthy. You need to understand that you deserve whatever you want, you deserve it. You teach your brain, you teach that to yourself every single day. When you wake up, you speak to yourself, I deserve this. So how do you know that you have low self-worth? Of course, there are going to be a lot of factors. I cannot list all of them. The biggest red flag is you accepting red flags, accepting disrespect. You find someone going through a repetitive cycle or a repetitive situation. It could be a marriage or a workplace. You find someone settling for this same thing. You know it is not serving your purpose as a person. Normally, it's even out of your holy boundaries, but you're still in that place. You're thinking it's patience. Deep down, you're feeling like you owe that person or whatever, the situation you're going through something. But in actual sense, you are lowering your self-worth because no one was born to go through that. We were all born to go through something very beautiful. You're not born to go through the pain, to go through a sad marriage. You're not born to go through a toxic workplace. Ask yourself, if someone else is having it, why are you not? Because when you have low self-worth also influences the decisions we make. The moment you stop choosing yourself, the moment you start feeling like you deserve something lower, you will keep going for lower things. Things that do not serve you, things that are not going to elevate you. You need to pay attention to your self-worth because after you have healed, you're going to have to change the decisions that you're making in your life. You need to be point on after knowing, okay, this is who I've been and this is what I want to be. Set yourself worth to go on with the healing process. Do not leave that behind because it's going to influence the decisions you make from then on. And the other thing that shows that you have low self-worth is staying in places where you're not appreciated. Here, we're going to talk about girl groups. You find a girl clique, like you have your funny friends. Sometimes you even know that they speak about you. Or sometimes you find yourself trying so hard to fit in. You're fighting your way through like an entire clique. You want to fit in. Deep down you know this is not where you belong. It's not serving your purpose. Like I said, self-worth is something we are born with. No one was born to be at the bottom of anything. You need to know that there's enough space for us all at the top. So you have to understand that you staying in situations or in places that do not appreciate you, you are lowering your self-worth, and at the end of the day, you're going to still go through the same trauma that we've been addressing in our past episodes. So reconsider, change the environment, go to places where you're actually appreciated, not just tolerated. Choose yourself. Whichever decision you take, keep choosing yourself because you will need that same self to go through. You need all that energy to work on the person that you're working towards becoming. When you reach the top, it's not the time for you to relax. It's a time for you to work harder so you can maintain where you have come. So with that being said, you need your self-worth. You need to get rid of everything that is not serving what you want, everything that is you consider out of your league. And then also to do with work. Self-worth, at our jobs, oftentimes, okay, most people call it competition. It can be healthy, sometimes it's unhealthy. So you find yourself overworking. Yeah, you're overworking to prove. There are two different things. You can overwork to execute the duties or achieve something at the workplace. And then there's overworking to show someone that, you know what, I'm here, I'm working, I got this. Whenever you find yourself in such a position, in such a situation, you just know that you are sort of not working within your self-worth. Because someone who's working within their self-worth, they know, when I'm doing this, it is enough. I don't know, I've seen this TikTok trend where people, like, there's a sound that screams like, our wife. You see someone is mopping the roof, someone is mopping the pool or whatever. Normally, okay, it comes off as comedy, but there are real life stories about this. You find someone doing a lot of work to maintain a situation or maintain a relationship. You feel overweighted most of the times. So when you find yourself in such a situation, you pause, take a step back, and then reset your self-worth. Everyone has to feel, everyone has to know. You deserve. It's not about, okay, your worth is not coming from another person's mouth. You're doing a lot of work, and being able to know that what you have done is enough should not come from another person. You have to feel it within you. Like, okay, I have done this and I think it is enough. Okay? You shouldn't wait for another person to come. Then you're like, sometimes even the relationships the people we date, yeah, you be there, spend your whole life waiting for validation from your partner to tell you they love you, they appreciate you. In the end, you give up on yourself. Sometimes you give up on our dreams. You find someone, you're like, okay, I'm going to be a stay-home mom. I'm going to be this. Okay, that is okay. It's very beautiful. But still, if you have it in you that you can do better, if you believe it in you, then do it. Do not sit around waiting for someone to come and validate or tell you, oh my God, Sandra, you can do this. By the way, I've been in many situations where people think I can't do something. And like I mentioned earlier, I like to challenge myself. Challenge yourself. That same thing you feel like you can't do it. Try to do it. Then after you've done it and you fail, then you will know you can't do it. But if you try it, and of course there's an in-between, maybe it's not failing, but it is, somewhere, and you feel like you can push on with it, then you go on with it. Because life itself is painful. You're not going to meet a life experience that is sleek and soft. Like you have the word that says soft life. Okay, there's that part, but life itself, in itself, is painful. Even the soft life can be painful, yeah? Set your self-worth. It will help you make better decisions in life. It will make you have the right people around you. It will make you, like, everything of yours will change around you. You will not have to need validation from someone to tell you, your hair is like this, your dress is doing like this. You need to have it in you. When you wake up, when you look at yourself, you need to acknowledge that you are born to receive everything that you desire. That job, that good relationship, you deserve it, and it will be yours. Let's catch again on our next episode. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and leave as many comments as you can. Thank you.